This is a review for your vocab quiz tomorrow. Make sure you're studying because this is like a really easy way to make a really good grade in reading, but you just have to make sure you study your list, okay? Which word means thin and bony? Thin and bony. Gaunt is correct. Gaunt is correct. Which word means lazy, not having ambition? That is shiftless. Shiftless. Which word means to go back and forth, to seem unsure? To go back and forth. Remember I said, picture it like a wave. It's a waver. Which word means of royalty, of nobility, of the best quality? This is aristocratic. Aristocratic. Which word means a railroad or bus station? Toot toot. This is the depot. Which word means I just told you that one, so I'm going to skip that one. Which word means a duty? Obligation is correct. Which word means a person who exchanges letters with another? This is a correspondent. Which word is to put forth great effort? This is to strive. This is to strive. Which word means a decision to do something differently? This is your New Year's resolutions or resolution. Which word means shining with reflected light? This is glistening. These are kind of shining. I actually think of, you know what I think of? The song on Moana, Shining. Let's not repeat that. Okay, so I think we went over all of the words. Did I say a duty? That is obligation. I'm not sure if I went over that one. So I'm going to make up a sentence, and you're going to tell me if this makes sense, okay? Does it make sense to say, the beggar wore aristocratic clothing? No, it does not make sense. Right, you're right. Okay, does it make sense to say, it is your obligation to do your work? Yes, it does make sense. Okay, does it make sense to say, let's see. Does it make sense to say, I have a correspondent with a person in Japan? It does, because you could exchange letters with the person in Japan. Would it make sense to say, would it make sense to say the dirty car was glistening in the light? No, it would not make sense to say that. Would it make sense to say, I waver on whether tacos or pizza is my favorite food? That would make sense. Yeah, I go back and forth. Would it make sense to say that you strive to do your best work? Hopefully, yes, that would make sense. Would it make sense to say, the gaunt dog weighs 200 pounds? No. No, not at all. Would it make sense to say, my resolution is to do more chores around the house? Yeah, it's a decision to do something. Okay, well, I think we've gone over enough. Be familiar with those words, and you'll have a quiz on those tomorrow. So, do your best. Bye.